What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. My name is Roman. I am your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. What's up? Buenos dias, Carlos Jaramillo in the house. DCA to BTC. What's up? Everybody's doing good? Chilling. It's Monday. Hope you guys had a good week, good holiday weekend. Good 4th of July. Had a good one. Had a fun one. Lots of stacking. Of course. Crazy. Did I catalog my stack? Let's see. 2, 3, 4. I didn't catalog my stack. Didn't catalog it, did I? Make sure I stacked my this week. Yeah, I did. There it is. July 4th. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did. Cool. Just making sure. I thought I didn't put it into the spreadsheet for the stack for the week for the 3rd and the 4th, I think. 2nd. Oh yeah. But I did. I made the stacks. I just didn't put it in the spreadsheet. Cool. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope everything is good. Let's get started with the first segment of the show, and that is, of course, the Bitcoin strength. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $107,955.56. You can buy 926 Satoshis for a single dollar. What is a Satoshi? A Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin. Just like a dollar is made up of 100 cents, a Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. Let's say you're walking down the street minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day that penny will be worth 9 Satoshis. 9 Satoshis per penny. 926 Satoshis per 926 Satoshis per dollar. There it is. Simple as that. Does this still work? What is this thing? Oh yeah. Let's go back to this one. This one. Saving in dollars. Inflation takes our purchasing power away, but if you save in Bitcoin, inflation increases your purchasing power. How's it going, Carlos? What you been up to? It's been a while. Hope all is well. We're trying to figure out. Oh, we have a. Get this music down here. Let's change it to the next track here. There we go. That is the Bitcoin strength. I've been keeping track of our subscribers. I just put out a new video today, actually, guys. A new long form video, I guess you could say, or like an edited video. It's not that long. It's about 2.5 minutes long. But I think you should go watch it today if you haven't watched it already. I'm gonna put it in the comments so you have a reference to it. Go watch that after the show. If you're just tuning in, do me a favor, hit that like button. Say hello in the chat. We can get things rolling. We just did the Bitcoin strength. Bitcoin is at what is that? What's Bitcoin? $107,965. And we're just waiting for it to do this thing. Just chilling. Continue to stack one day at a time, one weekday at a time. Stacking Bitcoin right and left. We have an announcement today, though. Today, the channel is at a new all-time high for subscribers. The channel is hit 370. I think it's 379. Let me double check. Make sure. Let's see. Yes, 379 subscribers. The channel is up to 379 subscribers. Making our way slow and steady to the 500 subscriber mark. That's where we want to be. But yeah, slow and steady, we're making our way. Showing the path, showing the Squatted 61 pounds last Saturday. My personal all-time high. 61 pounds? 61 pounds. That doesn't seem like a lot. Do you mean 61 pounds and the bar? No, it's got to be wrong. Maybe 600 pounds? No, not 600 pounds. 61 pounds? That's not a lot, is it? No, 61 pounds. Maybe you mean kilos? Maybe you mean kilos? How much is a kilo? 51. No, 61. 61 kilos in pounds. You probably mean kilos. In 61 kilos in pounds is 134 pounds. It's pretty good. Oh, there you go. 29 kilos. Let's see. 29 kilos in pounds equals. Yeah, 63 pounds. Damn, you are Flacco. It's good. It's good. Hey, what was your personal best before that? You know, it's good to learn how to do the proper technique before you go in for the mega heavy weight, right? It's good to do proper technique. 63 pounds. I mean, it's good though. It's good. Hey, positive progress. You're making progress. That's all that matters, right? You're making progress. It's good. That's awesome. That's awesome. Half my body. Oh, okay. Half your body weight. Okay, that's cool. Is that how you usually start off in weightlifting? Like you set your like a fraction of your body weight as a target. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Interesting. All right, let's jump into the next topic of the show, guys. Let's get into why we stack. Why we stack. All right, for the noobs, for the people that are new to Bitcoin, don't understand what's going on. Why we stack. What does stacking mean? It's just a fun way to say save in. Why we stack? We stack. What do we stack? We stack Bitcoin. We stack fractions of a Bitcoin. Those fractions of our Bitcoin are called Satoshis, right? And we just buy as much Bitcoin as we can, where it's comfortable, where it's not going to put us in a situation financially that's hard, right? Whatever money we have to save in long term, we're going to save that money in Bitcoin because it's the best way to grow the purchasing power of that money, okay? And as that purchasing power grows, the value of your saving grows, and you can buy more and more things with that savings. What does that do for you? Well, in a way, it makes it so that you have to exchange less and less of your life force, of your time on this planet, for the day-to-day things that you consume and need to live your standard of life that you're used to, right? When you save in Bitcoin, things get cheaper, things get less expensive, and life gets easier. When you save in dollar, it's the opposite. You have to work harder and harder, longer hours to make the same amount of money or slightly more. But that money can buy you less and less things till eventually, when you're towards the end of your life, you realize that this whole time you were working and saving in money that was stealing from you, that was getting debased. And you never own anything. You won't be able to maybe even retire when you want to retire because you won't be able to afford the future, even if you've been saving hard this whole time. Right? What you save in is more important. Okay? You have to save in Bitcoin. When you save in Bitcoin, it's like traveling back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the hours you've already worked for as long as you hold a Bitcoin that represents those hours. That is why we stack. Short and sweet and to the point. If you have any questions, put it in the comments, or if you're watching the replay, leave a comment and I will respond to your question either on the next episode, or I'll type it out and respond to you in chat, in the comment if it's short enough of an answer. If it's a long answer, I might maybe just feature your question in the following video, right? You can do it tomorrow or the next day, okay? But that is why we stack. Short and sweet and to the point. Yeah, why we stack. There it is. All right. Okay, back on task. So I don't know. I got a little bit of a bone to pick, right? I am so not upset, but just like bothered, like annoyed. Yeah, annoyed is a good word. I'm annoyed that I don't know, guys. I didn't realize how entrenched MAGA is on this whole Bitcoin talk. Yeah, I'm doing my research out there and trying to figure out how to grow my channel, right? And a lot of these channels that are growing, I don't know. It's just like some of the stuff they're putting out, in my opinion, is not the greatest stuff out there, right? But they're pandering to MAGAs, you know, and I'm like, ugh, how gross. What happened to morals, right? I don't know. I'm frankly like a little bit shocked, and like it reminds me of a movie called Idiocracy, where like the number one show on that movie in that world, that number one show is a guy just walking around getting kicked in the nuts, right? Or getting hurt in his nuts, and his whole slogan is, the show is called "Ow my nuts," right? "Ow my BALLS, my balls," right? And the whole point of that movie is to show how, like, not the whole point of the movie, but like the point of that show being the most popular show is that it's just a mindless show. Like, they don't do anything of don't do anything of I don't know what you call it, like, just they're not providing any real value besides just like the shock of entertainment, or not even entertainment, just like the, you know, the get kicked in the nuts, you know. It's like get kicked in the guy gets kicked in the nuts. That's all it is, just getting kicked in the nuts. And like, part of it is like the stuff I see other people create and they're getting views on, and then part of it is like, I had a lot of interactions with some of the younger people in my family this weekend, and like, god damn, dude. It's like, okay, so Roman and Carlos, your niche is focusing on the value of Satoshi as the core of Bitcoin revolution. Yep, it's not going to happen on the main chain. It will be via Lightning. Oh, sorry. Let me start over again. Your niche is focusing on the value of Satoshi as a core of the Bitcoin revolution. As a core. Okay, it's not going to happen on the main chain. It's going to happen. It will be via Lightning with Sats. That's true. That's very true. What's up, Satwise? Good to see you in here. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Satwise Jenks in the house. Yeah, so it's been really like, this past couple of weeks I've been like, what am I doing wrong? Like, and I watch other people's content to see like, okay, is their content like a lot better than mine? What is it that I need to do to? Oh, they added the additive. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, I had this other screen in the background. They added something here. I think it just, for some reason, it just started sprinkling Bitcoin logos down the sheet. So that was kind of cool. Sorry you missed it. I couldn't switch fast enough. But I'm trying to figure out like what is the best way for me to convey this Bitcoin message. And I think it also might have to do with my approach is for beginners, you know? So how many beginners are out there trying to figure out Bitcoin? I don't know. So what we've been doing lately is I've been trying to put out videos, actual edited videos, where I don't ramble. I have a point and I get it across and I say it as succinctly as possible. And that's been helping the channel a little bit. So we're at an all-time high for subs. we're at an all-time high of 379 subscribers. Dang. 379 subscribers, new all-time high for the show. So of course I'm gonna continue to do that, see how that pans out. But I don't know, some of the stuff that people are putting out there and getting views on is so like, I don't know, alarming, disappointing, not encouraging. But you got, I guess you got to do what you got to do. This is the evolution of money. Formerly, gold was the money and paper dollar was the currency. Bitcoin is actually, I see what you're saying. Bitcoin will be the money, the main chain, and the payment system is a native internet money. Yeah, got it. That makes sense. So instead of issuing Bitcoin backed treasury money or bills, you're saying is we can use Lightning on the day-to-day. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. Makes sense. But yeah, guys. So I've been trying to get some videos done. I put out a video today, just right before the show. I'm put the link in the comments here. That is the video that I put out today. It's a short one. It's a two and a half minutes. Okay. And these videos are slow and steady gaining momentum. And so hopefully as these videos gain more and more momentum and the subscriber count goes up, as it is kind of starting to do now, right? Then we'll be able to get more and more people in the live stream, and then we'll really be hitting it on all cylinders. I think I did need that additional what do you call it? That additional content that's gonna bring in the fresh no coiners or the new coiners, or people trying to figure out what the heck's going on with Bitcoin, right? So it's good. So slow and steady. When you guys see a video pop up, please do me a favor and do watch it. Give it a like, leave a comment. All that stuff helps, especially with such a small channel. Every single comment, every single like, all that stuff makes a huge difference. Okay, guys. Carlos said, do a video on how getting 0.1 Bitcoin has already helped you. That's true. I'll add that to my list of videos to make. That's something no one talks about. Do a video on how getting 0.1 Bitcoin has already helped you. I'll do that one. I'll add it to my list. I have like 4 more videos to put out. Three more videos to put out that I already have scripted out. I'll add this to my list and show how just 0.1 Bitcoin is helpful, right? That's good. 0.1 Bitcoin right now is like what, $10,000, something like that. It's crazy. Yeah, $10,800. Oh no, $108,000. No, 10,000. Everyone is hey, get to 0.1, but no one says I got 0.1 and I sleep better. That's true. That's very true. That's a good way to look at it. Or like, what happens when you get to 0.1 Bitcoin, right? You sleep better. Oh, anyway, I'll make a list one. I'm gonna write this down. I want to write this down because it's a good idea. Give me a sec. It's a very good idea. What happens when you get to 0.1 Bitcoin? Or something like that. How come there it is. Anyway. All right. That'll probably be like in about 4 videos. I'll make that video. I have three left, and then I'll add that one. What happens when you get to 0.1 Bitcoin, or how 0.1 Bitcoin has changed my opinion on savings, or changed me, or turned me into a saver. How 0.1 Bitcoin turned me into a saver, or something like that. That's good. Or how Bitcoin turned me into a saver. How to become a saver instead of a spender. All right. So we did this while we stack. We did the Bitcoin strength. Let's here we go. Network must become the currency for almost free instant payments, which will be disruptive technology. The US and Wall Street want Bitcoin as the money with gold, right? But stable coins, EBTCs, as currency. Yeah, we don't want those. We want Lightning and second layer would be good as a money. Wall Street wants Bitcoin as the money with gold, but stable coins. Yeah. Recommendation is along with my comments. Focus on what is money, because that's the only way the orange pill people, because we are purposely not taught about it in our educational system. That's a really good point, Satwise. It's a really good point. Focus on the what is money question. And I thought about doing like content that's also has to do with like how to save, right? And then once they're on the hook about how to save or how to make extra money or whatever, how to budget, you insert the orange pill and like, okay, now you did all this work to save your money, to save X amount on your bills or to meal prep and save X amount on your groceries. What should you do with that savings? Should you put it in a bank account or should you save it in Bitcoin? Kind of like that lane, right? So that might be something I'll also try to do more like edited videos onto. And then anyway, so those are my approaches, right? I really don't like to get into the politics, guys. I get into politics every once in a while when I get super frustrated and I just have it and it's just on the top of my mind when I jump on here. But for the most part, I don't like to do that stuff, right? Keynesian economics. Sorry for the bad spelling. Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Agree. Stay away from the politics. Focus on the money. Yeah, I know. I want to focus on the. Anyway, it's crazy. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm a little bit like down today. I just realized it. I just realized as I'm on stream that I'm a little bit down, but I shouldn't be down because we're at an all-time high for subscribers, and Bitcoin's still above $100,000, right? And a lot of people never even thought Bitcoin would get to above $100,000. So we're styling, guys. We're styling, okay? And then we still have to do the stack recap, which is gonna put me in a better mood because all you gotta do to get into a better mood is just look at your savings that you've been doing and see how Bitcoin has helped you increase your purchasing power. Let's jump into that right now, actually. Let's do the stack recap because we don't only talk about stacking Bitcoin here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We actually stack every weekday. Here we go. Back in 2025. Well, this year so far we've saved $4,240. Actually, more than that because I need to input 2 more lines of savings because I bought Bitcoin on Thursday and Friday as scheduled. So we need to add those in a little bit later. Okay. But anyway, the Bitcoin that we are holding now is about 15.9% higher, more valuable than when we purchased it. It's now worth $4,913. In 2024, we did the same thing, and we saved $7,245. And today, it's worth about 80% more. It's worth $13,210. For the whole lifespan of the show, so far we've saved $15,000. This is our strategic Bitcoin reserve for the show. It's currently worth about $29,682 for a gain of 97%. Crazy, right? Crazy. So slow and steady, we're proving it out. We're living the style. We're living the DCA to BTC life. DCA to BTC life. That's how it goes. Satway says, "Don't blame you. Really have an excellent niche compared to more successful shows. Your focus on the value of the Satoshi in your journey to stack one Bitcoin. The Satoshi via Lightning is how we win." That's true. Roman has showed lots of proof of work with his show. Thanks guys. Thanks Carlos. Thanks Satwise. It's true. We are constantly showing proof of work every single episode, right? And yeah, it's wild. It's wild. So there it is. And then for the whole lifespan of the show, of course, we're up about 97%. And that is our proof of work that we've been saving in Bitcoin. So simple as that. Our strategy is simple. We buy Bitcoin, we take custody of the Bitcoin, and we hold it for a minimum of 4 years. The show is not even 4 years old. We're about 2 years and a month old. And so we're not even done with our first cycle yet. So we have a long ways to go. This is super fun. We're going to keep on doing it and continue to show the masses how you can save in Bitcoin and build your wealth. Yeah, it is. The show is still a baby for sure. All right, let's keep it rolling. So that is the stack recap, right? Let's do some additional recap today. Okay. Let's see. We have the 100-day Bitcoin savings challenge that we're doing over on TikTok. I haven't updated that in about 2 weeks. So I'll need to go do like a massive update and just be like, all right, guys, we're still doing it. We are almost halfway through. We're with 57 days left in the challenge. We're buying one line. We're saving one line of these lines out of 100. And I've been strapped for cash. So I've been buying the cheap lines. I just started buying the more expensive lines again. And we are at, so far we've saved $1,474 and accumulated 0.013898842 Bitcoin. And that's worth 2.41% more. So we do have a gain of 2.41%, and our value of our savings is currently worth $1,500. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Okay. Now we're getting into the portion of the 100 days where almost all the lines are going to be super expensive. So I'm gonna start doing those more expensive lines probably this week, and yeah, I have a couple of people, I have a couple of potential buyers on one of my dirt bikes that I'm selling, and when that happens, I'll be able to stack hard on this 100-day Bitcoin savings challenge. But right now, I'm still kind of like I'm what's it called, flying close to the sun. I'm stretching it to the limit. I'm on the razor's edge, on the in the danger zone, if you know what I mean, right? Of not having dry powder. I'm still stacking. I'm still solvent though. All my bills are paid. My rent is paid. Everything is paid. But I definitely can't be going out to eat on the street. Can't be going out to eat some street tacos. I have to cook at home for sure, right? This 100-day Bitcoin savings challenge, it is in fact a challenge, guys. It's a challenge. Like it's hard to come up with an additional $5,000, right? And it's a stretch, but it's worth it, right? If that's what it takes to get yourself a good Bitcoin foundation. Maybe they do like the 100 Bitcoin day savings challenge, and after that, do your DCA. Just get to your DCA, right? I wouldn't do DCA and the 100-day Bitcoin savings challenge at the same time because it might be too overwhelming, right? But anyway, that's the update on the 100-day Bitcoin savings challenge, and I still haven't updated the spreadsheet to include it in our overall calculation. I need to do that. I'll probably do that today. That way it shows here, because this is the first time we did it. We saved 0.0758 Bitcoin, and that should be incrementing as we're incrementing this one. So who knows what we'll end up with. And so this number is probably going to be a lot higher once we get that all sorted out, right? Let's see. I rode my Grom a couple times this week or last month. And so that is that's gone up. Let's see what's this one. That's gone up. And again, I'm just finding entertaining ways to keep myself stacking. And in this case, for every mile I put on the Grom, I save 21 cents. So in this case, I rode the Grom 128 miles. Wait, is this right? Did I mess something up here? Oh, I think I messed something up here. I think this should have more. Anyway, is that right? Yeah, that's right. So I rode the Grom 128 miles back in November. Damn, that's just a long time ago. And I bought $26.88 worth of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was at 69,000. Dang, that's almost doubled, right? I put about 1,100 miles on the Grom, and in order to break even on the Grom at 21 cents per mile, I have to ride it for 27,000 miles. Okay, that's if I save the 21 cents straight up. But since I'm saving them in Bitcoin, and the value of that Bitcoin is going up, I need less and less miles to break even, right? So in this case, since I've been stacking the savings, I need 734 less miles to get even, right? So it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there, slow and steady. I just need to ride it more. Okay. But yeah, we're doing good. All right, let's go back to the main screen here. Satway says, "You're good, Roman. I've been living like this since 2019, when I literally went 100% in on Bitcoin. I'm retired with no income. Oh my god! So I count on daily spin games for free sats and Gemini BTC back. That's so rad. That's so rad. And I barely make it month to month with what I've allocated with retirement, so my kids will inherit at least half of the generation as well." Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm at the point Satwise where I have a good stack for my kids, and I'm stacking above my stack goal for my kids, and that's just like for me to have fun, right? That's for when I retire, right? If I were to lose my job at this point, like, I would probably not even look for a job. I would just probably do unemployment for a little bit, and then when that runs out, just retire, right? Of course, not with the stack Bitcoin stack, but with my personal stack, right? So yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome, and yeah, I look at every single transaction that I have to make. I look at every with everything I purchase. I compare it to what's the best thing to do. What should I just stack this instead of buying this thing or going for this experience, right? And a lot of the times, most of the time, I would say Bitcoin wins out, and I don't do the thing, because in the end, it turns out to be something that's like not worth the sats that you're giving up to do that thing. Even if it's doing it like, even if it's not spending money on something, it could be you're spending your time on something, and that affects like your stacking, right? Like, I do this show every day, right? And then I do other things, like sometimes I'll just sit and watch like a TV series, and then like I'll think to myself, damn, like, what could I have done for that whole season of shows? Like, say a season is like 12 episodes and it's an hour each. That's 12 hours, right? It took me about 2 hours about 2 hours to make that last video I just did on Bitcoin, which is like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Right? It took me about 2 hours. So in that 12 hours of watching Netflix or whatever, I could have made what, 6 videos? I could have made 6 videos and have a video a week. Yeah, have one video a week already done, edited, and programmed in to be released in the future, so I can start building up a queue of new Bitcoin videos coming out to this channel. So now I'm thinking like, yeah, I should be doing that. You know, like, instead of trying to figure out what other things I could do to generate income to stack harder, what if I just kind of buckled down and scaled back on my accordion playing, scaled back on my TikTok video creation, scaled back on my fishing. I'm not going to scale back on jiu-jitsu though. I'm still going to do jiu-jitsu. But scale back on the stuff that I don't really need to be doing, that is not helping me grow on this channel, and just really like go whole ham like this year, and we're already 7 months in. Let's just say for the next 5 months, the second half of this year, I'm gonna try to keep myself accountable to this channel, and I'm still gonna make videos for the 21 Moto channel, because that's pretty easy to make. I just ride the Grom and record it and make a video. It's easy peasy, right? But that said, making videos like this and making sure that I don't squander my time by watching Netflix or just brain rot stuff. Stop watching politics and stuff. It'll help me eventually to get this channel up and going into the monetization zone, and of course that will kick off the flywheel that'll get us to 1 Bitcoin on the show, because I really want to get to 1 Bitcoin on the show. It would be so epic to be able to have a channel that documents the whole journey from 0 Satoshis, from 0 Bitcoin, all the way up to 1 Bitcoin. Dude, that'd be so rad. And I don't even care if I do that with like 2 people watching, 1 person watching, or 0 people watching. I've had streams where it's just me talking to the space, where it's just me talking to future Bitcoiners, right? And that'd be rad to show the process. What up, Andrew? Good to see you in here. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Andrew. Satway's in the house. Carlo's in the house. What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. But yeah, it'd be awesome to show that whole journey to 1 whole Bitcoin, right? Slow and steady. All right. Yeah, Andrew, we're talking about just different strategies to grow the channel and different strategies to stack harder, and how saving in Bitcoin changes you, and you want to sometimes compare the things you could be doing with the equivalent amount of Bitcoin you could be stacking instead, or even spending your time on things that don't necessarily help you get more Bitcoin. Is that worth it? Is it worth it to watch Peaky Blinders? No, it's not worth it. Peaky Blinders sucked. I heard all these good things about Peaky Blinders. I watched the whole season 1, half of season 2, I think. And I was like, man, what am I doing? What the heck am I doing? I'm sitting here watching Peaky Blinders, and I could be making another Bitcoin video instead, and working on this channel and getting it to grow. So I stopped. I stopped halfway through season 2, and I was like, forget this. Forget this. This is how they keep you asleep. This is how they keep you from reaching financial freedom, by entertaining you, by giving you the what are they called, the gladiator games, the Colosseum, the tournament where you're entertained and forget about the inflation. All right. I should have bought Bitcoin at the beginning of the show. Dang it! Now it's pumping back to 108. Okay, so let's look real quick at the 2025 stack. Again, for 2025, our average buy price is $96,289 Bitcoin, and today the price of Bitcoin is $108,000. So that means that today we're going to buy $20 worth of Bitcoin for the stack. And now that we know how much Bitcoin we're going to buy, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to stack some Bitcoin. All right, back on the screen, we're going to open up this app, the Strike app, and buy $20 worth of Bitcoin. 20 keyed in, queued up, ready to rumble. I'm gonna hit next. Get the guesstimated price. I'm gonna cut the music. Hit the drum roll, please. Buying $20 worth of Bitcoin right now on the Stack Bitcoin show. Live. And there it is. Just like that. Like magic. Effortlessly able to buy 18,291 Satoshis that we'll be adding to the spreadsheet to track today's purchase. Oh, yes. Oh, we have 2 gaps here. Let's leave 2 gaps there. So let's go. Today is 7/7/25. And the price of Bitcoin we deserve today is $108,304.63 Bitcoin. That cost us $20. We bought 0.00018291 Bitcoin, and just like that, we are back in business. Okay, I'm gonna input the buys from. Oh my God, what am I doing here? I'm gonna input the buys from Thursday and Friday real quick. Let's see here. Thursday. Boom. All right, Thursday was 7/3. 108,730.25. The price of Bitcoin we got back then was, man, 108's been, we've been at 108 for a while, huh? At $20 worth, that got us 0.00018. Wait. Wow, that's so close. 18290. That's crazy. Okay, and then on the 4th, we got, wow. On the 4th, we got, again, the price of Bitcoin we deserved on the 4th of July was $108,286.87 Bitcoin. We bought $20 worth again there too. And that got us 0.00018,294. Wow, it's so close. Look at this. To the Satoshi, dude. Wow. That's weird. The price always goes up when I am thinking of buying and drops when I do. Bitcoin is a stable coin right now. Yeah, it is. It's wild. But it's okay. Like when we look at this kind of stuff and we're like, oh yeah, it's a stable coin. Like this 29,000, it will just blast off into like the 30s once Bitcoin starts taking off. It's crazy. Like remember? Do you guys remember when the full stack was like 29,000 and it's already in the 40s, right? When we're stacking to the downturn of like to the beginning of 2025 and the beginning of 2024 when the price was like down. It's wild. It's wild. Bitcoin is a stable coin. That's right. That's right. You do need to have a lightning address. So part of my orange pill experience this weekend. Oh yeah, sorry. Let me add this data to the rest of the spreadsheet. Then we'll talk about my orange pill experience this weekend. Boom. So we got here. Boom. Copy. Add it to the whole strategic Bitcoin reserve for the show. Right here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. All right. With all those purchases now accounted for in the stack, our strategic Bitcoin reserve for the show is 0.37854491 Bitcoin. We're getting super close to 0.4 Bitcoin and then eventually half a Bitcoin. That's incredible. Oops. That's rad. On our way to to 0.4 Bitcoin. We're gonna keep it going and try to get there as soon as possible, right? All right. Also, that's gonna go up once we start to account for the 100 days of Bitcoin stack, right? Yeah. I should do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna do that while you guys are chilling in the Q&A section of the show. If you have any questions, guys, put it in the comments. Any funny ideas? Any creative ways to stack? How was your 4th of July Day weekend? Did you lose any digits? As you can see, I stayed away from the fireworks. I still have all my 10 digits. Oh my gosh. It's wild. It's wild out there. People people setting off fireworks. Cops looking for them. Drones flying everywhere, trying to pinpoint where the houses that were throwing fireworks were. It's crazy. Is your Apollo miner still working? Yes, sir. It's working day and night and day. I think I'm averaging about, I don't know, like 280 sats per night. Like 280 satoshis per day on that thing. I've been considering buying a 500 watt sine wave inverter to run that thing off of a battery and then have the battery just charge off a solar panel during the day to basically see if I can make that thing full off-grid solar panel battery combination to run it all day and all night. I'm not sure I'll be able to, but I don't want to plug it into a square wave inverter because it might damage it. So I'm waiting. I'm just kind of holding off on buying a sine wave inverter. That way I can get like a nice signal to it and see if it can mine off of a battery that's hooked up to a solar charge controller that's hooked up to a solar array. It's just two solar panels that I have. I think it's like I think it's two 75-watt solar panels, but they're in parallel. So anyway, yeah, I want to run it off solar. That's one of my projects to do, but I haven't, like I said, I haven't bit the bullet on buying an inverter. I can't justify buying an inverter like that. But we are gonna go camping with the fam in I think in September. So maybe by then I'll buy it so I can have the excuse of needing it to go camping, right? And then once I have it, I'll just redeploy it to the solar Apollo miner setup and see how that works. But that'd be nice. I have the cables run already to the backyard where my solar panel is, right? I have the cables running back to the miner, and yeah, it's crazy. Just zapped you on strike. Keep up the good work because it's good. It's God's work that you're doing, and keep your spirits up as you work on evolving the show. Awesome. Satwise in the house. Oh, nice. There we go. Choo. That means that we have a special thing to do today. I'm going to add this to the tracker sheet because Mr. Satwise, thank you so much. I appreciate that, sir. Let's put this in our donation spreadsheet. Dun, dun, dun. Today is 7/7/25. It is a lucky day. 7/7. The price of Bitcoin today is, we're just going to ballpark it, $108,142.74. We received as a donation from Mr. Sat. Oh, dang! Hold on a second. Jeez! Satwise, I looked at the message before I saw how many sats it was. Holy smokes! We have an all-time high. Oh, damn, dude. Satwise, dude, you're awesome. Thank you so much. This is I feel embarrassed, dude. I feel embarrassed. This is such a nice donation. 21,000 Satoshis have been added. Jeez, 0.000. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0.0021 Bitcoin dono 20. No, that's not it. Yeah, 21,000 Satoshis donated by Mr. Satwise Jacks. Let's go! Jeez! Dang, and put the message in here too. Hold on, give me a second. We have a orange. We have a heart. Ooh. And we have a pill. Boom. There it is. Oh my God. That's awesome. That's so rad. Dude, that's a lot of sats, Mr. Satwise. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Jeez. Jeez. All-time high, baby. Let's go. Okay, that changes things. Oh, it put us closer to 2.4 BTC. Let's go, baby. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Satwise. That's very nice of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, man. I got distracted by the emojis and I was looking at the description, and then it was like, whoa, my God, 21,000. Jeez, that's a lot of money, dude. All right, I'll keep trying my best. I'll do my best. I'll do my best, Satwise. I'll do my best. Okay, that's super encouraging, and holy smokes, yeah, that's cool. Damn, that's awesome. I lost track of what I was saying. I lost track of what I was talking about, guys. That's crazy. See, 21,000 sats is a lot of loot, right? It's gonna help. It's gonna help get this show right. Right. That's cool. It's cool. I see the it's cool to see that support, right? So thanks again, Satwise. That's super cool. Super nice of you. We're gonna keep on spreading the news, and I haven't picked up. Sorry, we're gonna go back to buying. We're gonna go back to figuring out ways to stack harder, and I haven't applied for that Gemini card yet, but it looks good. I saw the page for it. I went through and looked at the details, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and apply for that. It's that Gemini credit card where they give you cash back. Instead of giving you cash back or points, they give you Bitcoin back. So that's kind of cool. On stuff you're gonna be spending money on anyway, right? So that's kind of nice. I've also been doing the Fold Card app. I've been pretty consistent with it, where you spin and you get like 5 sats, 10 sats, 15 sats sometimes, right? That's super. It's still 5 or 10 sats you didn't have before, right? So every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. But yeah, it's been good. It's been interesting to do that. Man, I'm still shocked. Still shocked. I can't. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, that's rad. That's rad. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say next. That's so cool. I'm gonna continue to make videos, guys. It's gonna be good. Like I said, I have like three more videos queued up, ready to go. Let's go. Satwise on if are you on X? If you're on X or on like Instagram, right? Send me your referral code for the Gemini card. I'll sign up with it. Right? You send it to me. I'll sign up with it. Okay. That'd be kind of cool because you did bring it up to me. So right. But yeah, and then what was I gonna say? Slow and steady, guys. We keep it going, and it'll happen. So I have 3 videos in the queue right now. They're all scripted out. I have them scripted. I just have to record them, edit them, and put them together. My original goal was to do one edited video per week, but I see how it's benefiting the channel to do the edited videos. So I might do two of those a week in addition to this video or this live stream, right? And that way, I don't want to get burned out. That's why I kind of cut off a lot of the other stuff that I'm doing. I haven't touched my accordion in like 2 or 3 weeks. I just touched it. I feel bad. I'm starting to forget what I was learning. So I might cut back on my accordion from every day, which I already did, to like maybe once or twice a week, right? Maybe I spend like 30 minutes on it or something, right? But I really want to get these videos out. So I think the way I'm going to set up my schedule going forward for the next 5 months for the rest of the year is to hyper focus on this channel, make edited videos when I'm not going live, instead of watching Netflix or anything else or playing video games, I'm gonna make more videos for this channel, and also make more videos for the 21 Moto channel to keep the momentum going on that one. Because on that channel, we're already at 250 something subscribers, and it's only been like a couple of months. That sucks. So obviously more people are into motorcycles than are into Bitcoin, but it's like my orange pill channel. They don't know it, but the whole channel is just it's a trap. It's a trap to get you to talk. It's a trap to get you curious and asking about Bitcoin, and then boom, open wide. Evil genius laugh. Oh, please don't worry. Okay, yeah. So it's pretty funny, right? But yeah, so that's why that channel growing is gonna also help this channel. Okay, so we're gonna continue to do the 21 Moto and this channel. So short and sweet, to the point, get it done. All right. Okay. Yeah, that's wild. I'm so stoked still. That's all I have for you guys today though. Jeez. I'm still shocked. But again, thanks Statwise. Thanks Andrew for tuning in today. I hope all is well out there. And Carlos Aramillo, thanks for tuning in today too. I appreciate you showing up. And of course, I think Hard Huddle is out today. So shout out to Hard Huddle if you're watching. If you get to watch the replay, thanks for watching the replay. Hit me at the comments. All right, boys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thanks for showing up. Let's wrap up this episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. There it is. The special music. The going out track. Slow and steady. We're continuing to save in Bitcoin. Slow and steady. On our way to 1 Bitcoin. We might not ever get there. But it's not about the destination, ladies and gentlemen. It's about the journey. It's about how much Bitcoin you can stack as fast as possible. And you might never get to 1 whole Bitcoin, but you'll still be better off than at 0 Bitcoin. All right? So once again, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Bitcoin Show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Bye, guys. Nailed it. My handle on X is @RomanCastro. Statwise. There it is. It's @RomanCastro. I just posted a meme of a MAGA bot getting his chip replaced from show us the Epstein list to there's no Epstein list. Cool. All right, guys. Have a great rest of the day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.